Pwn Star for Hire here, and like I promised you guys, I would show you my tutorial for you guys that want to nuke for your first time or struggling. This could help many people, and this is not only for people that want to learn how to nuke, but this is my TryHard class. I'm using the ACR silence, damn near no recoil. You remain silent and unseen on the radar. I cut the video in half. This was a double nuke, almost a triple nuke, but I didn't feel like putting it all up. And then I got screwed at the end because I was going for the triple nuke in the chopper gunner. And another guy got a nuke, and he called it in before mine, so we'll keep it a little simple. This game ended pretty good. I had like 2 or 3 deaths with like 70, 80 kills or something, so you know, when it was all said and done, this game was damn good. And you know, this is my tutorial on how to build a good KD, play efficiently, and learn to keep distance between you and yourselves. The best game type in the game, in my opinion, to get your KD higher, to nuke on, is demolition. They have one spawn and only one spawn. You don't have to worry about other guys rotating the spawns, taking the wrong objectives, anything. If you want to nuke, get the right spawn on any one of these maps. And because of the time limit in this, you could get the 7 kills for the Harrier, wait till the next round somewhere, call it in right on their spawn, and get it straight to the gunner and or AC-130. As you could tell, I got it in. You know, I'm being patient. I'm sitting here in the corner. There's nothing wrong. If you were going for a nuke, I repeat, there's nothing wrong with waiting out that Harrier to see if it takes you straight to the chopper gunner. Do not be impatient. If you want to rush to get all 7 kills and wait, go for it. If you want to be a little defensive and do it, go for it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm in a corner. I'm waiting to see what work gets done. I'm listening and just keeping my ears open towards what's going on. And obviously it's effective. You know, you can't really call that camping. That's basically hiding, if anything. But you know, I come out here to clutch the ones I need. I know there's a guy behind me because I heard him, so I ran away. And you know, I just play games here. I just sit here at the spawns, and you know, I use these stairs properly. Now that we're into this, my TryHard class, I would recommend for you guys for medium to long range. If you want to keep distance, maps like this one, Afghan, something like that, where distance is really involved, use the ACR silenced. If you're running around on a map like Skid Row or something like that, try to use the TAR 21 silence. It's a lot better at all kinds of ranges. For you guys that really want to check this out, some of you guys may or may not be aware that my old channel was hacked. Back on my old channel, I think they're still there, I don't know. I had map walkthroughs for almost every map in this game. You got to saw my nade rushes and everything. So, you know, if you go watch those on certain maps, there's certain maps that you need to focus on that are easy to nuke on. I have triple nuked, and I quad nuked on sub base, but I've not tripled on it before. I mean, I skipped the triple and did the quad, but, you know, I've triple nuked on Afghan, Favela a couple times. You know, there are certain maps that are easier for the chopper gunner, and it doesn't matter the system. It seems like people are stepping up, taking down air support on PS3 nowadays, too. I don't know what it is. So I use the Harrier, the chopper gunner, and the tactical nuke. And it's really not hard, and don't be afraid. It doesn't always have to be right on the red X when you're using this chopper gunner for you guys. As you can see, I'm spraying in between 2 of them, and I'll get them both at the same time, rather than shoot one and try to catch the other later. Do not be afraid to shoot next to, and it's usually actually pretty effective. So like I said, run around, use perks depending on the gun, and depending on your secondary. If you've got, you know, like the Rafka as a secondary, I'd be okay with putting sleight of hand on my TAR. Whereas the ACR is always a silenced gun. The reload's great. Use Scavenger Pro. Then you want to run around, you want to use the Stopping Power Pro, and then you want to use Ninja Pro. Steady aim is not necessary. Commando, don't need it. Silence is a key, especially when you're using a silenced weapon. So that's my class. ACR silence, secondary means nothing because all I use is the ACR. I can come into demolition and get 50 and 5 games every fucking game if I want. I can go 105 any game I want. And the more people you have in demolition, whereas it's a little bit different with TDM and domination, the more people you have, a lot easier to spawn trap and actually get those nukes. I've been in a party with 5 guys before, and 4 of them got nukes along with myself. So, you know, if you get a good group of guys together, you can end up getting a tactical nuke. Whereas you got to be stingy and fight for kills in TDM and stuff like that. Which is why I think the best game type in the game is demolition. You might run into an extra couple noob tubes than usual, but if you learn to do things properly, I know it's funny, it was because I was going for another nuke, don't judge me. So, you know what, just give it a go. ACR silence, stopping power, Ninja Pro, and of course Scavenger Pro. And take it to demolition. This is my TryHard class. I can't do the nukes for you, but I can show you what I do. I keep distance, I rotate, I use my sound, and I just adhere to all of it. So anyways, guys, try it. Get it!